Look at what automatically happens at my shoulders. You see how it makes my upper arm tuck by my body, and it automatically tucks my elbows in. Hi gang, welcome to Pose of the Week. Our pose today is Cobra Pose, and this was requested by Harmony Yoga. So I'll just begin actually in Little Cobra Pose, and this is a great place to teach students about the energization, organization, and activation that has to happen from hand to shoulder and trunk of the body. So as we have our hands possibly around chest level, for this, we're pressing down into the palms a little, and then our energy is dialing out. It's like we want to spin the hands away from each other. When we do that, look at what automatically happens at my shoulders. You see how it makes my upper arm tuck by my body, and it automatically tucks my elbows in. So that's going to help us develop the proper technique for this posture. So then I want to actually be rooting down into the top surfaces of my feet and my pubic bone. Make that happen. And then Little Cobra looks something like this. So with the elbows quite bent. Now, if you're pressing into your feet and your pubic bone, and you take a few breaths here, you'll notice there, this is actually a fairly strong pose. Even though it's called Little Cobra, we actually need to have some respect for it. You can even do Little Cobra without hands, and you'll find that you really have to activate your back extensors, so very valuable for that. So let's begin again at Little Cobra, and if we want to grow this to a bigger cobra, then I recommend a little more activation in the front of the core. So root down through pubic bone, pull the belly toward the spine, and then let your front body kind of grow up. You're keeping your elbows just a little bit bent in Cobra rather than straight. They're just a little bit bent. It actually means that you have to use more effort in your arms. I'm still dialing my hands away from each other. I'm still very strongly rooting down into my legs and feet, pointing my pubic bone down. And now I want to imagine the loop from my pubic bone that comes up the front body and around the back of my head. And I want to imagine that I could elongate that. I rarely bring my head back in a Cobra pose just because that would compress my suboccipitals, and I don't really want to do that. I want to keep my front body a little bit more active here. So I'm strong into my legs, root down toward my pubic bone, lift up through the front body, lift up through the crown of the head, and keep dialing my hands away from each other. Automatically gets my shoulders in the right position. And then when you're ready, you can come down. So from here, you might actually take yourself up into an up dog and then back into down dog. But that is a great posture for teaching that external activation that has to happen from hand through the shoulder onto the trunk of the body. Really great for that. All right, so I hope you try that out, and thanks so much for requesting that one, Harmony Yoga. Bye for now, guys.